Hi folks, I just want to check out on one trade that I entered about less than a week ago on Boeing using the double calendar strategy to bet on either side of the price movement. So today, right now is March 22nd, just crossed midnight Singapore time, so it's still 21st of March. That means I just entered this trade for less than a week. Okay, so I entered on March 15, now it's March 21st, right? And the trade is making some money. Remember the bet has been when I enter Boeing was at around 368 around here, okay, right here, and then right after I enter the price bounced and then it's dropped back down. Okay, since then it's like moving in a very narrow range. Now I was betting on the stock price to move one way or the other because I really don't know which way it will go given on the news continue to come out, bad news, good news. And the chart of the P&L has been like this, right? So I would make a lot of profit either side. Either it moves down a lot or it moves up a lot. Okay. So in the chart it looked like a rabbit ears, right? So 2 ears there, either ears I would make max profit if it hit there and stay until expiration date. Unfortunately, the price did not move that much. Okay, it has not moved so much down or so much up. So it right here at 373, alright, 373, and I'm making some money, but not a lot. I have hoped that it would be like here or right here, then I could make more money. The other reason why the profit has not been so high as I expected because the implied volatility has dropped. Okay, when I entered the trade a week ago, implied volatility absolute percentage was about 34, 35. So since then it has now dropped to 31, right? Remember in the trade, if you look at the trade BA here, I have four legs, two long dated option and two short dated option. So if you look at that BA trade, my net Vega is positive 195. That means I long Vega. When I am long Vega, that means I will benefit if IV implied volatility increases. On the other hand, if it drops, then I will lose money. So in this case, it dropped 2, 3, or 4 points, which explain why the profit has not been as good as I expected. Okay, so definitely theta works for me, and it brought in quite a lot of money. But then the Vega, which volatility, has worked against me. Right, so that's why it reduced the profitability of the trade. So today theta actually turned negative, so I need to take action today. I cannot wait for one more day. Though my trade will have one more day to expiration, I should not wait further because the theta now turns negative. What does it mean? That means on the money or the time value or the premium that I have in the short dated option has almost been squeezed out. There's not much to get out of these two legs, right? So you look at the 390 call and 350 put here, the market value is like 6 cents, 10 cents, not much, right? So if I wait for another day, I could get the last cents of these options, but on the other hand, I also lose some time value from my long dated option. So that's why theta turns negative, right? Which I don't want. So I want positive theta so that it brings me money every day. So in this case, I have to close it. Otherwise, every day passes, it will hurt me, right? So with that, I need to close the trade right now with like $220, $230 profit, and I will analyze what is the return on investment for the trade, right? So with that, just go back to the analyzer chart again. If I simulate IV, the implied volatility, back to last week when IV was higher by 3 or 4 points, just remember if I increase the IV up by 3 points, that's why you see my max gain or my max gain here could be about like 1006 to 1008. And if the price is moving right here at 373 and the IV has not changed at all, right, I would have made something like $800 today. but it has dropped, and then it's hurt me on the IV, which is on the Vega. Though the theta works for me, Vega works against me in this case. Okay, now there's no way for me to know either IV will go up or down, right? So I just have to assume it be the same, but definitely I know theta works for me when I enter because it's a positive theta, $120 per day, something like that. So now back down. Since then, you see when IV drops, you see my profit, the magnitude or the amount of profit reduce as the IV drops, right? So it drops to today, right? So 0 here, then I make very small profit, but it has not dropped yet, then I would have made a significantly higher profit. Anyway, profit is profit. It's good to have profit, and let's take it. Okay, so to close the trade, I just right click on the whole trade and choose sell the whole thing, right? So I bought the double candle, now I just sell it. So I collect like $10 and let's say $10.07 here, right? Whatever market price, yeah, and I just send it out, right? Okay, because it have 4 legs, it will take some time to get filled. Okay, so let me just delete this order just to avoid the confusion. So now look like I need to reduce my credit a little bit to get it filled. Yes, so now it's completely sold, right? So with that, I remember I also enter the same trade in Interactive Brokers. I need to go there and close the trade as well. Okay, so here's a trade in my Interactive Brokers platform. So 4 legs there, I just click on the summary line of the trade and close it, right? And I should be able to get the trade filled at the same price or similar there. So let's say the one I have there, 10.05. Let's check it out on the other side. What is the price right now? Is about 10.05 again, same. So I transmitted in Interactive Brokers and override and send, and it should be filled anytime soon. Okay, around that. Okay. So I leave it there. I wait for a few minutes and it should be filled soon. Alright, while I'm waiting for the trade to be filled, I just summarize the trade I just closed right now. So I use double calendar to bet on Boeing stock to go either down further or up from the level where I enter in, right? Because I had no idea where it's going to move, right? So I bet one side or the other. So I make profit if it's drop more or it bounce from there. Or even if it doesn't move at all, right in the middle, I could still make money. That was the pretty good bet, right? So I have 3 directions, you make money either way, right? So I entered the trade on 15, which is less than a week ago, and I just exited now, and that is 6 days since I opened. I entered with 3 contracts, and I paid $9.30 when I entered. That was $2,790 as my capital or my premium, the one I paid. And just now I closed it for $10.05 per share, which translates into about $3,015 premium that I collected. So if you subtract the $3,015,
order partially filled.
So you see other order is already got filled partially. So 3,015 minus 2,790, that's $225 for me as a profit before commission, of course. And that translates into about 8% return on investment in a matter of 6 days, right? Now, 8%, I would say pretty good for 6 days, right? Today you put money in the bank, you could hardly earn like 2-3% in a year. Now, 8% per week is not a bad return on investment at all, and especially when I have a very wide range of profit zone, anywhere between like 340 to 400. Yeah, so that's my profit zone. Huge profit zone. So I don't have to worry so much because I believe the stock price cannot move that much within a week, right? And things could have done better for me if the implied volatility has not dropped that much, right? It dropped a lot, so it hurts me. Otherwise, I could have made even more money than 225, even when the price stay at this level. Or if the stock price has dropped more or increased more, I could also have made more money. But hey, 8% in a week, pretty good. I'm happy with that. I will look for a similar opportunity to trade and I will share with you in the future videos. I wish you well.